I'm trying to cut the.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one incredibly crazy and awesome and epically amazing ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag one on YouTube. With me tonight, we have Mr. Weston Freeman. Welcome to the show, Weston.
Thanks, Josh. Hello, everybody. Like you
So,
said,
Weston,
yeah.
Weston, how did your racing career begin?
Well, my dad was looking on his phone for a new yard cart when I was 4 years old, and he came upon a quarter midget, and we wanted to try it out. And our first home track was TQMA, Tulsa Quarter Midget Association.
So, what was that like for you to climb in a race car for the first time, Weston?
It was pretty cool. I've been driving a Power Wheel since 18 months old, and I like taking tires off of cars. So
Okay. So, Weston, when you climbed into a quarter midget for the first time, did you have success right out of the gate, or did it take a little while?
I had success right out of the gate. I got second on my first race.
You got second on your first race. Okay, very cool. So, Weston, with your racing career, have you had a lot of success with the racing career?
Yeah, I had some pretty good success. I've got quite a bit of second places and third place championships. I've got uh one championship that I got last year. Yeah, I podiumed in all my championships so far.
Very cool. So, Weston, what is your 5-year plan with racing?
I want to get into mini stocks. I think
Okay.
it's really cool.
Okay. So, what is your 10-year plan with racing then, Weston?
ARCA.
You want to run ARCA? Okay. So, Weston, what is the story behind your race car number?
So my dad's construction was called Five Star Construction. So I got the five from his construction.
Okay, okay. So, Weston, so you want to run ARCA in 10 years. Have
Yeah.
you kind of been testing the waters a little bit, trying to see what's out there? Kind of see what it takes to get there?
Yeah, you've got to be the best of the best to get there.
Okay. So, Weston, with your racing career, who's your racing hero? Who do you look up to?
Joey Logano, he's my favorite.
Okay. Have you ever met Joey Logano?
Yes, I have. He came to the banquet last year.
Very cool. Very cool. Was he pretty nice to talk to?
Yeah, yeah. He's really nice.
Okay. So, Weston, did he give you some pretty good pointers?
No, he didn't give any pointers. He just talked about his racing career and congratulated us drivers.
Okay. So, Weston, with your racing career, do you have a racing nickname?
No, but I used to be called Westino Bambino because my uncle used to call me that because I called him Uncle Wheel.
That's pretty cool. That's kind of funny too, Weston.
Yeah, the Nationals, they would say the nickname when I would either pass a car or spin out. They would say my name. It was funny.
And Weston, I have a racing nickname. I'm the Full Throttle rock star.
I like that. That's cool. That's cool.
So, Weston, so what other types of racing do you like to watch?
I like NASCAR. NASCAR is really cool.
Okay. So, Weston, when you're at the racetrack and you're getting ready to go, who helps work on your race car?
My dad with Raptor racing engines. My mom helps a little bit, and my cousin does help. And Paul and Tyler with Talon chassis help a little bit too.
Okay. So, Weston, who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
I have Ed Moran, Randleman Towing. I have I have Shaw RV. I have High Speed Performance and Kicking Campbell Grill. Go to Raleigh and try it out. It is good. I
Okay.
It's good.
So, Weston, are you still looking for sponsors for your racing team?
Always.
So, if there's anybody out here going to be watching this racing show with me and Weston Freeman, and you'd like to help him out with his racing career, feel free to reach out to Weston Freeman and his racing team because it appreciates the sponsorship on Weston's race cars to get further into his racing career. So, Weston, when you're at the racetrack and you're getting hungry, what's your favorite thing to eat at the racetrack?
Whatever my mom buys me, or when she gives me her credit card, I just buy anything I want to eat.
Okay.
Mostly
So, Weston, when you're away from the racetrack, what's your favorite place to eat at?
King and Camel Grill. You gotta go with that. It is good.
Okay. And when you're at home, what's your favorite home cooked meal that your mom makes for you?
Chicken legs.
Okay. So, Weston, when you're at the racetrack now and you're getting strapped into your race car and ready to go out on the racetrack, um, what's something that helps get you motivated to go out there and do this?
I just take a deep breath in, close my eyes, and clear my mind.
Okay. Okay. So, Weston, um, uh, who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
I have Case James, Kale Weevil, Cash Brewer, Weston Ortega, Lincoln Rockwell, and Will Spencer.
Okay. So, Weston, what is your home racetrack?
NCQMA.
Okay. And what is your favorite racetrack to race on?
NCQMA.
Okay. So, Weston, okay. What's the worst thing you've had happen to you as a race car driver, Weston?
Well, I spun out on a straightaway and a car came full speed and hit me directly in the side, and it hurt.
Oh, did you get hurt pretty bad or?
Yeah, but then I came back out and won the race.
Very cool, very cool. So, Weston, what does your school friends think of you being a race car driver?
They think it's awesome because out of the whole school, I'm the only one who drives a real car.
Okay. So, Weston, so what do you like to do away from the racetrack?
I like to ride my yard car around the yard, and then I like to play basketball and go to the beach.
Okay. So, Weston, do you have any advice out there for the kids coming up in the racing world?
I give them tips here and there. Like I told one kid, he could have burped the throttle and cut down for the last lap pass. Yeah, I give him tips here and there, especially on rookie training.
Okay. So, Weston, I'm going to turn the mic over to you right now. You can ask me some questions. How's that?
All right. Have you ever raced a car before?
No, actually, I can say I never have. I've been a racing fan for 30 years, 30 plus years, and that's how I kind of got into this whole situation.
All right. What's your favorite kind of racing?
I love IndyCar. I love NASCAR. I love dirt track racing. I love drag racing. I love a whole lot of racing.
Yeah, I raced at the Tulsa Shootout twice last
Very
year.
cool.
I just flipped it on its side. Wasn't very smart.
Oops.
Yeah,
Oops.
caught a pothole. Put it
Okay.
on.
Okay. You have any more questions for me, Weston?
What's your favorite track?
My favorite track I've been to Knoxville Nationals, Knoxville, Iowa. That's one of the top ones right there.
All right. Okay. What's your favorite thing to do besides watching races?
Well, I love to go play disc golf. I love to go fishing.
All right. What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite race driver, I've got quite a few, Weston. Joey Logano is one of them. He's a really good driver.
Yeah, I like.
Out of the sprint car world, when I was a kid, there was a guy I used to follow quite a bit when I was a kid. He's long gone retired now. and that was Doug Wolfgang. I used to love to watch Wolfgang race.
Okay. What's your favorite restaurant to go to? Like the sport restaurants where you can watch TV and stuff?
Sports Page is a good one. Sports Page is a good restaurant. They have sporting events on there and stuff like that. But I like to go to I'm trying to think. There's one called oh, gosh, Culver's is good. I've had Culver's. Let's see. And then Famous Dave's is good. I've also had Blue Hot Mongolian Grill, which is really good. I'm trying to think. There was a one that I ate it a couple times lately, and I can't remember what the name of it is, but that's very good also. So I like I like Mexican and Chinese food and all sorts of different foods.
Yeah. All right. That's all the questions I got for you, Josh.
Okay. So Weston, at the midway point of your season, can I have you back on here again?
Sure.
Okay. So Weston, do you have anybody else out there you'd like to send a special thank you out to helping you get this far?
All my sponsors, I really like to thank them. My papa, he's bought most of my race equipment. My dad for encouraging me to get this far in racing. And my mom, who gives me thanks.
Okay. One last question for you, Weston. I see there's a picture over your shoulder here. Is that Jeff Gordon you got on the wall?
Yeah, my papa gave that to me. I have a figure of him, and I got some collectible cars up there.
Very cool. You like Jeff Gordon also?
Yeah, he's all right.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Well, Weston, I want to thank you for being on the racing show with me tonight, talking to us about your racing career. Getting to know you a little bit better. I will call you a little bit to thank you in person, Weston. I'll let you step out and I'll give a little. Oh, before I let you go, Weston, do you have a Facebook page that the people can keep up to date with your racing news?
Yeah, it's called Weston Freeman Racing. You could go there on Facebook. And last night we just did a YouTube channel.
Okay, so go to Weston Racing on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, and catch up with Weston on his racing career there. Also, go search him out on YouTube also. So Weston, I'll let you step out, and I will thank you. I'll call you in a little bit and thank you in person. But I'm gonna give a little racing news update, and I will call you. Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes.
All right. Bye, Josh.
Bye, Weston. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Weston Freeman. He races with North Carolina Quarter Midget Association. Very, very talented young driver. And I'll tell you what, he is going places. He's got his 10-year plan with racing. He wants to be an ARCA driver. And he is also looks up to Joey Logano. So definitely somebody to watch on the racetrack. But ladies and gentlemen, a little racing news update for you. Hunter Schoenberg is no longer driving the 55 World Wildlife Sprint car. That's going to be quite interesting because he stepped out of that ride. And then also out of the 2KS entry, Ian Madsen has stepped out of that ride also. So those two drivers have stepped out of their rides. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. They did make an announcement, though. Buddy Koifoid will be driving the number 55 TKS car that was vacated by Hunter Schoenberg. So we'll see who gets in the 2KS car next. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all the racing news updates I've got for you there. Congratulations to Kyle Busch for winning the NASCAR race last weekend also. But ladies and gentlemen, look for some exciting action coming your way on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube. Also, if you would like to be a part of my racing show or sponsor my racing show, feel free to text me or call me at 712-209-7138, or you can email me at jjnolan151@gmail.com. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Manning Motorsports, New England Hemophilia Association. But also, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank everybody for being a part of this racing show with me tonight and every night. With that being said, you guys have a good night. Catch you later. Another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube. and continue living life at full throttle.